Hello everybody, I'm Brady, and welcome back to Brady's Gaming. Another podcast here. So we're going to be talking about today what I've been up to. I haven't uploaded since, I think the last episode I uploaded was July 1st. So it's been a while, and it's like August something. So it's been a little more than a month. I've been taking kind of a little bit of a break. As you guys know, I'm going to fix... And I've been working on some Jason masks back over there. You can see there's that like orange green one up there. I've been working on some of that stuff, getting into a lot of good hobbies and stuff. I've been doing some of that. I actually turned a plastic spoon into a Jason mask. Like, you could stick your eye through there and be like, hello. Oh, wow. Kind of weird. And I also made a Freddy glove out of a fork. It's hard to tell on camera because of the light back there in the window. But yeah, what I've been up to for the last couple of months, we went to Disney. Favorite thing. That was my favorite thing we did this summer. We also went to Cape Cod, which is in Massachusetts, if none of you know. And if you're wondering which Disney we went to the one in Florida. It's closer to where we live. We actually flew down on a plane. Very nice. The plane was nice. Had no issues with... I think our flight home got canceled a little bit of times, but it was... It got delayed a couple times, but that was because, they needed to finish their cleaning and stuff. So let's start with the going down there. We had to park in the parking lot of the airport. Waited for a little bit. Got on our flight to Orlando, Florida. And that was when the journey began. As soon as we land, we're going to pick up our baggage and stuff because you got to go, across the main part and then down the escalators to then go get your bags. And we turn around, it's already starting to pour. It's already the Florida weather, starting to rain like heck. It's like thunderstorming out there. And then what happened was we were going to the bus because you got to take a bus to get to Disney when you don't have like a rental car or a taxi or something. So we had to literally walk all the way back up the stairs, go across the airport again to go to the A parking. But then we figured out that A parking does not do the Disney transportation. You got to go all the way to the other side. So you had to go across over again to the B parking. And we finally found our bus. The start to the trip was not the best, not the greatest. If you guys don't know, on the airplanes you get like a little snack and a drink, and I got a cola and some Cheez-Its, because that was really the only thing you could get. It was my first time on an airplane, in fact. I've never been on an airplane before. Of all the years I've been on this earth, I've never been on an airplane before. So that was pretty good. That was pretty nice. I also got this new chair here, which I'll show you real quick. Right here. Pretty nice and comfy. So, yeah. I'm sitting in that right now. We gotta get the angle again. But yeah, that's pretty nice. You can see all my masks there are in the background. I've been doing a couple. My latest one is that red and orange one. It's actually a sunset one. It's just hard to see. So that was nice. We got to Disney, chilled out in our hotel room. We stayed at the Old Key West Resort, which is a beautiful hotel. They have a pool with a giant water slide, which I went on. So did my brother. And, yeah. So that was fun. That was the first night there. We only had like half of the day left. of course, because most of the day was flying down. Next day, we went to Magic Kingdom, which, if you don't know what Magic Kingdom is, it's the place with the giant castle, and they were celebrating 50 years of magic. And we saw Mickey and Minnie a couple times, but we'll get to that later. I'll probably have to talk about this in 2 episodes because this was a week-long trip, so I might have to talk about this some other time. But yeah, that day we went to Magic Kingdom. I think we rode the Haunted Mansion. I rode on Splash Mountain. It was nice, but I didn't like it that much. It was nice, but not my not my favorite. So definitely stick to like the Haunted Mansion, Jungle Cruise. We went on the Pirates of the Caribbean. That ride was probably one of my favorite rides that day. Um, what else did we do? We actually did 2 days of Magic Kingdom. So I'll kind of explain the second day now, which was Thursday, a couple days before we left. We left Saturday, and yeah, Thursday was our second day there. So we went back to Magic Kingdom that day. We did Tomorrowland. We did like the People Mover. We did this Monsters Inc. laugh floor instead of a scare floor. We did People Mover, scare floor. My brother and my cousin got to meet Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. What else did we do? Can't remember what else we did. Oh, we did the Little Mermaid ride, which I got to do. We got to do as a family. My mom wasn't feeling well, so she had to stay home. And right around the end of the trip, that's when it began. Everyone was getting sick. I was the only one that was healthy. So I didn't want to sit in the hotel room for half the day, so we'll get to that later. But Tuesday, next day, after, Monday with Magic Kingdom and stuff. Oh, we also ate at this place called the Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom, which is like all-you-can-eat buffet style. Really good there. Really, really good. I had some of that prime rib there. That's really good. Alright, back to Animal Kingdom the next day, Tuesday. Went to Animal Kingdom. We did the safari, which was actually really good. I recorded 20 minutes of footage on that. And we also met some gorillas and some fish, some stuff like that. That was really fun. The safari, basically the safari is, I'll tell you, if you don't know what the safari is, it's, you sit in like this truck and you go along like trails and stuff and you can see like real life elephants. Where the Jungle Cruise ride, you're in the boat and you got the silly little captain member and they're all robotic animals. But the safari I would definitely do. You only need like half of a day at Animal Kingdom because Animal Kingdom there was only a little after like the safari and the gorilla thing. We were kind of like, okay, what do we do now? And it was like 12 o'clock, so we decided to. We did It's Tough to Be a Bug after that. It's okay if you like bugs. I like bugs, but it's not my favorite. There's the ending, spoiler alert, the ending, they have the bugs that crawl under your seat. So it kind of startles you at the end there. And everybody's going, ah! After that, we, what else did we do? After that, we decided to grab a bite to eat. And then, my aunt and uncle, they left because they had to, they had to leave with my cousin, so we got some lunch at this. I don't know what this place was called. It was just a random burger place, so I got a cheeseburger. Because there wasn't really much there. I mean, it was all like burgers and hot dogs. But I think we had hot dogs the night before, or the day before, so we decided to get some hamburgers and stuff, so that was nice. After that, we kind of just walked around for a little bit, and everyone's asking me right now, Did you do Expedition Everest? Did you do Expedition Everest? Did you do Expedition Everest? The answer to that is no. I did not do Expedition Everest. I do not like roller coasters, and I especially don't like the ones you go backwards on it and stuff. Like, not for me. But we just looked at the Nemo thing. It was like 25 minutes, so we decided to go to Dino Land. And I'm really mad about Dino Land because we walked in and it was like an amusement park. Like, you know how you go to like a carnival and they got all the little games and the little trinket rides and stuff, where it's like the elephants going up and down, up and down, up and down in a circle? That's what Dino Land was. And I said to myself, it's like a carnival put into an amusement park. So they kind of did like 2 in 1 here. And then I watched a video of Dino Land, and there was an area where you could see like dino bones, and there's an actual ride there, like a ride, like a Disney ride, not the little dinosaurs going up and down in a circle. It was like a ride, and I was really mad about that because my brother was mainly the one that wanted to do Dino Land. And yeah, it just didn't go well for us that day. Wednesday, probably the best day we did. Hollywood Studios, which is where all the Star Wars is. Love Star Wars. I got to fly the Millennium Falcon. Sadly, we got like lightsabers, which I could show you it. It's gonna take a minute, but I could show you it. And I got a Darth Vader one, but it's like a heavy metal lightsaber. It's not one of the cheap ones that you can buy in the store. It's all like plastic and stuff. This one is like heavy metal. Like, it's an actual lightsaber. And they're really expensive. I mean, if you want one, it's worth it to get one. But they only have certain kinds. Like, they don't have Yodas. They don't have Qui-Gon Jinns. They don't have Obi-Wans. When we went Darth Tyrannus, sometimes they retire those lightsabers, so they get rid of them. So if you buy a lightsaber like I did, and they retire it, it could be worth quite a bit of money. So that's the nice thing. But yeah, my mom and dad, they had to go back, and apparently they couldn't catch a bus. So it was just me, my grandfather, and my brother, my aunt, my uncle, my grandma, and my cousin. The 4 of them, they went to do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I didn't get to do that. We stayed in Star Wars Land. We got something to eat at Docking Bay 7, and that was really good. I got like ribs or something, like barbecue ribs, and it was really good. Really, really good. But yeah, I got some barbecue ribs, and it came with like a little piece of cornbread, and I don't remember what else. I think me and my grandfather got that. My brother, he got like he got either chicken or mac and cheese. I don't know. But yeah, that's Hollywood Studios. We went on we went on Smuggler's Run, which is you get to fly the Millennium Falcon. And if you don't know what the Millennium Falcon is, it's the ship that is like the main part of Star Wars. Han Solo and Chewie, they fly it and whatnot. And like you know the guy who says Chewie punch it, that's Han Solo, and the furry guy is Chewie. So that was pretty cool. We ran into Kylo Ren and the Stormtroopers. So I would say that was a decent day. I wanted to do Rise of Resistance. People say that's like better than Smuggler's Run. It's like the top notch there. You gotta do it. You must do it. The line is like 120 minutes wait. So that's the other thing. If you're planning on going to Disney, the lines are long. No matter what, the lines are going to be long. Every ride you go to is going to be at least 55 minutes to a 75-minute wait. It's just about being patient. We went on the Jungle Cruise ride, and we timed it, and my dad looked at his watch. We got on the Jungle Cruise ride. Jungle Cruise said like 75 minutes, and it was like 30 minutes. So I do feel like they do that just to like get the people away from there. So that is another thing about Disney. And they have this thing called lightning lanes where you gotta pay like $15 per person. We did that with the Haunted Mansion, and we did that with Pirates of the Caribbean. We did that with the Safari too. So yeah, there were a couple lines we had to wait in, and there was a couple lines that we just got right on, which was the nice thing for Lightning Lane. The Smugglers Run, we did Lightning Lane. We had a Lightning Lane booked for later with my mom and dad. My mom, she wasn't feeling so hot. She was getting dehydrated, so we had to go back, sadly. We did get to do the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt. I love Indiana Jones too. Um, that's another one of my favorites, like Star Wars. So we did that. It's an epic stunt thing. They got him where he's got to try and get the golden idol there. He grabs it safely, but then the boulder comes down, rams into him. And then the crowd goes like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And then they run over, and he's like, "I'm okay." Like, so there's a little thing. There's like two more I think that they do, and they teach you how to make like an action movie and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. Um, Other than that, was it for Hollywood Studios? Um, I'll try and talk about a little bit of Epcot since I kind of. So Epcot's good. We did Soarin'. Soarin', you fly over like different parts of the world. You fly over a mountain. You fly over Great Wall of China. You fly over that. And what's nice is they put like the scented smells in there. You know when you go to a farm and they have that farm smell, like that smell of hay? That's what they did when you were in like the Africa somewhere. And that was pretty cool. You were actually like soaring over it. That's what it felt like at least. So that, and then we did some of, what did we do? We also did some, what was it called? Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth, and we also did the Nemo ride. Nemo ride, you got the screen, and it makes you look like you're in the movie and stuff. Spaceship Earth, you're inside like the giant ball there. It's the giant like golf ball basically. And the sad thing with Disney is the hotel we stayed at, you had to take a bus everywhere you wanted to go. If you wanted to go to the main lobby, you had to take a bus. If you wanted to go to Hollywood Studios, you got to take a bus. And then you got to take a bus back to your hotel room because they have villages there, like regions. And ours was like Old Turtle Pond Road. We were 3110. So we were 31. So you have to go all the way down there and take a bus all the way to 31 so you could get to your room, which kind of sucks and kind of doesn't. And then we realized that we were like the third stop, so it's like, ugh. And what happens is you could take a Magic Kingdom bus like to the hospitality house because they have a certain schedule. They got to stop at Peninsula Road, and then they got to stop at like South Cove, and then they got to stop at Old Turtle Pond, and then they go to hospitality, and then they go back to Magic Kingdom, and then they do it over and over again. So if you were at Old Turtle Pond Road like us, you could take you could take any bus to the hospitality house. But if you got to get to, if you're at Peninsula Road, or not Peninsula, if you're at the hospitality house and you got to get back to your hotel, then you got to wait for a bus called the internal bus, which just goes around the hotel. It's very confusing, but you'll get it. They have TVs saying like when the next bus comes, but other than Epcot, that was pretty much all we did. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.